Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, if you are new, my name is Brandicia. As you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a get ready with me and kind of telling you guys about myself. I feel like I've never made a video on my YouTube channel talking to you guys and telling you guys about me and for you guys to get to know me. I feel like you're subscribed to my channel but don't really know anything about me. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to kind of welcome in some new subscribers by telling you guys about me. So let's do some makeup and talk. All the products that I am using will be down below. I think it'll be better to do that so I won't have to keep saying what I'm using, or if I forget something, everything will just be down below. As I said, my name is Brandicia. Growing up, really hated my name so much, and it's because people would always mispronounce it. I feel like I dreamed and wished that I had like a common name when I was little, and it's only because of like I said, people would mispronounce it, or I would get like funny looks when people would say my name, or like what is Brandicia? Like, I've never heard of that name. Like, people would like give me like looks like that. So I just wish that I had like a common name. My name actually comes from my dad's name, Brandon. He wanted a girl's name that was close to Brandon, so he just came up with Brandicia. And yeah, like I said, I hated it growing up, but as I gotten older, I feel like I fell in love with my name because it is very, very unique. I've only met like one girl that was in my high school who had a name like close to mine. She pronounces hers a little bit different than me, than my name, but yeah, as far as I know, no one has the name Brandicia, so it's like very unique. I feel like, oh my God, I feel very one of a kind having the name. I am 28 years old. I just turned 28 a few weeks ago. So close to 30. But you know what? I'm honestly kind of excited to be in my 30s. I feel like the 30s is like so fun. I feel like the 30s is just where it's at right now. Like, who wants to be in their mid 20s, early 20s? Like, I don't know. I feel like where my mindset is now, like, I'm just ready to be in my 30s. I don't know, my mindset is just more of like a 30-year-old. So ready for my 30s. I am a Leo. We love a Leo. We love a lion. Comment down below if you are a Leo, or if your birthday's in August. Comment your birthday. Maybe we're birthday twins. I am also the middle child of my siblings. I have a younger brother and a older sister. I do have more siblings on my dad's side, but I never really knew them. I've only ever known one. But yeah, me and my brother, we're like best friends. We're the best of friends. He's honestly one of my best friends. We are so alike, it's crazy. He would consider us twins. A lot of people thought we were twins growing up, but we are not twins. He wishes we were twins. I don't know why, but he wishes we were twins. But yeah, I'm really, really close with my younger brother. I grew up in a single parent household with my mother raising me, with my mother raising us. Didn't really know my dad at all. Still don't really know my dad. He was, I wouldn't even say he was in and out of my life. He just popped in every once in like a blue moon, and never really just cared to have a relationship with us, which growing up, that really did hurt. And I think it did like kind of affect how I was in like relationships and dating. So, but now I'm just more so like, you know, if he doesn't want to be in my life, then that's like perfectly fine. I don't hold a grudge about it or like think about it like as much as I used to as a kid. But now I'm just like, okay, like that's fine. If you don't care to be in my life, you know, I don't want anyone who doesn't want to be in my life. So yeah, it took a long time for me to even get to the point to say that. But yeah, my mom was always the mom and dad to me. I literally tell my mom Happy Father's Day every year because she did play both roles. So if you guys watch my vlogs, then you know that if you guys watch my vlogs, then you know that I started my own clothing brand called Francella, which launched a few months ago. We currently have a set on the site right now called the lowest set. It is 30% off if you guys do want to shop. I started my brand Francella, named after my grandmother Francella, who passed away when I was 18, who was also into sewing and fashion and making her own clothes, which is why I chose to name the brand after her. Just kind of like a, you know, I wish she was here kind of thing, and a way to have her with me while I'm, you know, doing this. I feel like if she was still alive, like I would be calling her like every second, talking to her about sewing, and I just wish we did have that relationship growing up. I feel like I didn't really grow close to my grandmother until I was older. Like around the time when she was starting to get like sick is when we actually kind of started to bond. When I was little, we did not have like the best relationship, but we did, like I said, get closer when I got older, and I just wish that we could have bonded over this. So I just chose to name my clothing brand after her as a way to just kind of just have her with me. I also go to school for fashion as well. I'm studying to get my degree in fashion marketing, just to have in my back pocket, and also a way to help with my own clothing brand. I should be graduating next year, which is really exciting. I'm so happy to be done with school. I also am married. I got married when I was 19. I met my husband when I was 18. A few months after I graduated high school. He already had graduated high school a year before me. And he was home for leave for the 4th of July. And we had met through a mutual friend. So like my best friend and his cousin were really close at the time. And we kind of was set up. I guess you can say set up. I would consider it being set up because his cousin really wanted me to meet him, and I was just like, no, like I don't do setups. Like I like knowing the person before I am getting set up with them. So I was just like, no, I don't want to be set up with him. Like it wasn't anything about him, obviously. Like if you get it, you get it. Like I just don't like meeting people who I don't know. It's very weird, it's very awkward, which it was for like in the beginning of us like meeting. It was like very awkward, like because like you're just being set up, and I don't know, it's weird. So, but a funny thing was when I had met him at his house, his cousin told my husband's mom, was like, this is going to be your daughter-in-law, which I was just like why is he saying these things? But it's so funny because I am her daughter-in-law. We have been married for about, oh my god, I really don't feel like doing the math. We got married in what, 2017? It's about like 8 years. So we've been together for 9 and we've been married for 8 years. So yeah, really, really long time. My husband is also in the military too. So we move a lot. We are currently in Virginia right now. We're moving next year. God, that's the one thing I hate about my husband being in the military, is the moving. Like if we could just, I love when we stay somewhere for like a while, but moving here, we knew that we were only going to be here for 2 years because he got picked up as a drill. So we knew he only had to be a drill for 2 years. So we knew like after that we were leaving. So we are moving next year. Where, we don't know. He just got like a packet of like the places where he could go, and we got to pick our top 5. Our top 2 is to go overseas. So I don't really want to say yet because I don't want to jinx it, but if we go overseas, or either way, I will be like vlogging the moving process. But I don't want to say like our 2 overseas options because I want to like keep that a secret. But we do have in the top 5, it's South Carolina, which we love North Carolina, and we loved South Carolina too because he went to school there. California, Nashville, what else? And that's it. Yeah, so those are the other options, but we both are really wanting to do overseas because he just wants to experience being overseas in the military, which I mean, I can't blame him. So I cannot do this like liner. I'm gonna try to do it in the viewfinder, but I cannot do this. Okay, because I have to hold this. I hope this looks okay, it's fine. Okay. This takes full concentration. Looks really good. I did really good. The fact about me is that I have played, how many instruments? I've played the flute, I played the violin. I feel like everyone's played the violin because it's like a requirement. But I played the flute, violin, piano, and guitar. I used to want to play guitar. I used to be like a big music person when I was growing up, like literally middle school, high school. I thought I was gonna be like a like a little like pop star when I was growing up. I like idolized Hannah Montana when I was little, elementary school. Like I loved Hannah Montana growing up. And I always thought that I would be doing something in music. So I just like picked up a lot of instruments. So, and I pick up learning instruments very, very well. I feel like I taught myself a little bit how to play guitar, but then I just end up taking guitar lessons. But I feel like I did teach myself a little bit, who knows? But yeah, I took guitar lessons in high school. And then I took piano lessons. I remember I really wanted to learn how to play the piano so bad. My mom did get me my first guitar when I was 13 and I still have it. I got it for my 13th birthday. It's this really pink guitar because I was so obsessed with pink. Like my whole room was pink growing up. And I still have it. It's an acoustic guitar, but I remember I really, really, really wanted to learn how to play electric. My mom was like, if you learn how to play the acoustic, then I will get you an electric guitar. So I learned how to play the acoustic guitar, and then by the time I learned, I think that's when I was getting out of high school, and I just wasn't like as much into music as I was, so I never like ventured off to the electric guitar. But I remember I wanted so badly to play the electric. Like I wanted like to have like a really cool amp. I wanted to plug in my guitar into the amp and just like I just wanted to play the electric guitar so bad. It's funny now looking back that like I forgot that I really did want to be in music so bad. Like I thought I was gonna be like the next pop star, guys. Like I don't know if I was gonna be like a singer or like in a band or like I don't know, but I just wanted to be in music so bad. And with the piano, my mom was like, if you learn how to play the piano, you know, we'll get a piano in the house. And I don't know, like by that time I was just like venturing off of music, and I think I just really loved fashion more than I loved music. So, but yeah, it's so funny to think back to how obsessed I was with music. I still do have my guitar, like I said, and my husband, he played bass when he was younger. So it'd be really interesting if like our kids are into music. I would love to pass my guitar down to my kids or like my grandkids or even like my nieces. Like I know if they're into music, they would love to have my guitar. Why does this look so much darker in the view? Like when I get up close, it's not as dark. But then like back here, it looks like I have on black lipstick. Okay, we might have to swap this out because that just looks so bad. I don't know why it looks like that on, okay, we're gonna have to swap this out and do another lip. Okay, so I literally just went to my purse to grab my little Dior lip oil because I could not find the other lip liner. And I'm kind of sad about it, but it's fine. But as I'm doing this, I thought I would tell you guys one last little fact about me because we're almost done with this makeup look. But last thing that I want to share is I am super, super big into superheroes. I'm such a superhero girl. I love superhero. DC, I'm a DC girly. My favorite superhero is the Flash. I love the Flash. I'm such a Flash girly. Like, I'm dying to get like a little lightning bolt tattoo to dedicate to the Flash. But yeah, I'm such like a superhero girly. I really want to get into comic books. I've gotten a few comic books. I think I got about like 6 or 7 comic books, not just the Flash comic books, but other comic book, well, other superheroes. So I think I got Titan. Like I said, I'm really a DC girly. I love DC superheroes. But yeah, I'm so obsessed. Me and my brother literally talk about superheroes like all the time. We'll call each other up and talk about superheroes for like a good 2 to 3 hours. Like, I can talk about it forever. I really wanted to get into the comic books so I can like read the stories in the comic books and like know like the actual like origin story of the comic books. We used to live near a comic book store, but we moved and no longer live near there. So very sad. But yeah, if we want to talk about superheroes in the comments, comment your favorite superhero and we could talk about it. Like I said, mine's the Flash. I love Barry Allen. I love when Grant Gustin played Barry Allen in the show. I really wish he would have played him in the movie. It would have just been really nice to see my boy Grant as the Flash in the movies. But yeah, love the Flash. I can watch the TV show. I have seen the TV show multiple times. But yeah, those are all the facts on me that I wanted to share with you guys. And this is the final makeup look. Just something simple, basic. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If we have anything in common or you guys want to talk about anything that I shared, definitely leave me a comment down below and we can talk. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you guys in my next one.